Hey, it's your girl, Kristen Michelle, back with another video, and welcome to my life. I don't have any intro music because I keep getting copywritten, so I am just going to sing like this until we get to the video. So, I haven't recorded in a while, I guess you can say. My depression really hit me and it threw me down. And today, I was okay today until my mother called. She called me today and she wanted me to come visit her today. And normally I go every other day. So I can't say she wasn't expecting me to be there today. But I had my grandkids today. Yeah. I had both of them, which was very rare. And I was like, man, this is a good time to go out, spend some time with them. So when my mom called and she said, "Are you coming today?" And I said, "Mom, I got both of the kids. I ain't gonna be able to make it up there today." I got hit with the tears and the crying, the yelling, the screaming. Then I got hit with, I don't have time for her. I'm always too busy. I don't love her. I'm just trying to keep her in there. She wants to go home. And it took me from a place of joy to a place of sadness and just low down. I just felt like shit. And even though I still went out and did things with the grandkids and my husband and my daughter and my son, the whole time in the back of my head, I'm asking myself, like, you ain't shit, or are you wrong, or how could you not go? And it just made me just, ugh. I can't understand how. How can you think that of someone, especially your child? Like, I see the difference in it being just a patient. And that's why I titled these stories Recovering Stroke Parent and not Patient. Because when it's a patient, it's your job, right? So you don't really take what they say to heart too hard. Sometimes, and I've heard them say some mean things to some CNAs and RNs and home health aides. I've seen it and heard it, and I'm like, wow. And I'm pretty sure sometimes it does hurt their feelings, but that's their job. But when it's your parent and you have no control over it, you have no way of fixing it, you have no way of taking the pain or the frustration away from them, and then they turn around and say these things to you, and you're kind of like, wow, where do I sit that emotion? So all day I felt like shit. And you know what? She is that mad at me. She hasn't called me today. She has not called me back. And that was at 10:30 this morning. And that's the crazy thing about dealing with stroke patients, I think, is one moment you'll have this, and then the next you get the phone calls and being told that you don't love them and you don't care about them and you're doing this on purpose, and what do you hate me? And you're sitting there and you're like, no, I don't hate you, and I do love you, and no, I'm not doing this. Why do you keep saying this to me? And it's like, they don't care. Or hell, I don't know, maybe all patients are not like that. Maybe it's just my mother. I don't know. Because, I've never dealt with it before. This is my first time, my first rodeo dealing with someone who suffered from a stroke. But this happens all the time. This isn't, every blue moon. This is anytime I can't make it to her on that day that I said I was going to be able to come, or I don't get there early enough for her, I deal with that. Being told I don't love her. And you get so frustrated. You get so frustrated because you want to ask, like, how can you say that to me? How can you say that to me? And for me, I'm her only child. I don't have a brother or a sister with my mom. I have one with my father. I have an older brother and sister with my father, but with my mom, it's just me. So I have to take care of everything for her. And for her to look me in my face on a FaceTime call, or in my face when I am there and it's time for me to go, because I've been there 2-3 hours with her, and I've done everything from remaking her bed the way she likes it, or folding up her clothes in her drawer the way she likes it, and doing her hair the way she likes it, or painting her toes and her nails the way she wants. I am still told I don't love her. And then you get to a point you don't know what else to do. So this is what I go through. I have some days where she's so happy and she's laughing and she's smiling and she's excited about just me being there, and when it's time for me to go, she's understanding. She knows, oh, okay, we've been here 3 hours. I know you gotta go home. You have therapy. Or you gotta go home and get ready to do your content and do this and do that. And then there's other days it's like she doesn't care. And all I can do is sit in it and ask, where do I put this emotion now? Where the hell do I sit this shit? Because I have nobody else to give it to. I don't have an outlet like a sibling where I can call and say, hey, go get your mama. Or, hey, can you go up there and see mama? Or, hey, can you go do this for mom? It's just me. So, my question is to anyone out there who has dealt with this or is dealing with this. What are your ways of coping? I mean, I have some positive ways of coping. I like to read. I love music. I've started getting into tattooing. Love to sing. And then I love doing this, because sometimes this is the only outlet I can have without any pushback. So I would like to know, what is your some outlets when you don't know where to put this shit? This shit called feelings. But even though I had a day, I'm still gonna always say, we're gonna be great. And we're gonna keep our heads held high. Love you, bye.